From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, today the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Eflin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Christopher Morel looks at one outside there. The 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Right-hander kicks, deals, stays alive. Two now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one away. Ian Happ up to hit.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. That one missed.
2-2 down.
And here it comes. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity. But it's a nice job right there.
Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, no strikes. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And that will end the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And our starting pitcher here today, Keegan Thompson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first. Gene Segura at the plate here.
Gene Segura.
The wind and the pitch. Up the middle. And it gets by him. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2 stays alive. The 0-2. Next offering is outside. Segura aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. And there's one down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Bryce Harper stands in now, looks at that one inside. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is, if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Fought off foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the right-hander deals. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1, but no throw to second as they only get the out at first.
Batting fourth.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Gene Segura.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I wanted to play with the game on the line. He's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to the plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to execute a lot more than the average guy. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Philadelphia, now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, number 16.
The wind of the
Patrick
pitch.
Wisdom.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Got him swinging. One out in the second.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And that one fouled off. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Kicks and deals. Slow roller to third. Boom. Picks it up. Zips it across. And Contreras is retired.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Nelson Velasquez, the next Cub to hit. Velasquez having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That one to first. Hoskins handles the chance. He'll do it himself, and that is that. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for the Phillies.
With the right-hander back to work.
The first baseman, Rhys.
There's the strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One down. Nick He's coming in.
Nick Castellanos.
In there for strike one. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. He swings and fouls one off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's two down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Danny Mendick. Popped up. Suzuki makes his way towards it. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Luis Arraez stands in.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, number 3, Luis Arraez.
And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. In the air out to center. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting 8, the second baseman, James Triantos.
James Triantos, the next Cub to hit. First pitch just misses. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next one misses. 2-0. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ball popped up. Segura on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
In the air to left center. Schwarber sizes this one up. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. 3 up, 3. As we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia. Odubel Herrera. Thompson back to work.
Herrera.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Next offering down in the dirt. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch. And now 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Gene Segura stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in for the third out. Phillies down in order, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Christopher Morel. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch misses way outside. Righty to the plate. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now Ian Happ. First pitch not close.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
At the belt and fires.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him. 1 away.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Now it's Franmil Reyes, having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First offering misses the mark. Bounced up the middle. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's some real power at the plate. Patrick Wisdom. And a swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right-hander kick steals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Morel at third. Reyes at first. 1 gone. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Three-two now. Out to center. That's back there. Turning and looking, and it's gone. Patrick Wisdom leaves the yard. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch, and he just misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the center fielder, Nelson Velasquez. In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Man at first, and the batter now, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. To the right side. Segura collects, fires over to first. That's out number 3. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Bottom 4, down to third baseman, Alec Bohm. The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Brings it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. In there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. Ripped to third. Wisdom picks it up. Tosses to first. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there.
Now batting, left
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be James Triantos.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, James.
The wind to kick the pitch. 0-1. The pitch. Foul ball there. The wind and
Gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a miss, and he got him. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So up next, Seiya Suzuki.
Right fielder,
he's 0 for 1.
Seiya Suzuki.
And the first offering is not close. Here comes a pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And it's even up. The pitch. This one popped up. Segura under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Christopher Morel.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Boom. Handles. Whips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading up for the Phillies.
And the pitch.
The first baseman, Rhys.
Good eye right there.
Hoskins.
Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and deals. Hoskins pushes it foul. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first, and Castellanos is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mendez.
At the plate, Danny Mendez. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
One now. And there's a ball.
I got 2-1 to count.
The 2-1. This one high in the air to left center. Velasquez should have this one. And that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Ian Happ.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Eflin back to work. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Bailey Falter up and loosening in the pen. Sanchez warming up as well. The pitch. And there's a strike. And a pitch. That's down and in. And here it comes. That one ran inside, almost got him.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Into center. Herrera under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
So now here's the DH, Franmil Reyes. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And now it's even up. And that misses off the outside edge.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Two and one now. Swings through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And the next pitch is way outside. Righty delivers. To third. It's in and out of his glove, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And that's in there for strike one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And the right-hander deals. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Two outs. So now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 3 and the nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Herrera.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. First offering misses the mark. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Realmuto started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. And the righty deals. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Segura stands in now and watches strike one.
Oh, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. Rips one to right, and a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. In there, and it's 0-1. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's now a two-run game.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Left-hand hitter waits.
That's the ball.
That one is upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The 2-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Kyle Schwarber.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. In there for strike 1. Segura, the lead runner, out at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Bailey Falter. 32nd appearance.
Number 70, Bailey Falter.
Welcome back. And now, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
The big lefty
Contreras.
turns, kicks, deals. And he pumps it a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The pitch. And downstairs. And a pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Hoskins, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
And here is Nelson Velasquez. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And now the left line drive caught.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis Arias.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias, the next Cub to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. That's a slider for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one misses, and the count 1-2. And delivers outside.
I got to count 2-2.
And he deals. That one just misses.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
James Triantos, the next Cub to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
The 1-1. That one the other way. Base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Cubs.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Here comes a pitch. And now it's even up. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tapped softly on the ground. Mendick collects it. They take the force out. 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. And the score stays 3-1.
Leading up for the Phillies, the first baseman,
A new arm into the game. The righty, Cody Hoyer. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 12. Cody Hoyer.
The pitch. In for a strike. Strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering is fouled back.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Triantos handles the chance. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter,
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
So now the DH spot, Nick Castellanos. In there for strike one. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Mendick.
Danny Mendick stands in for the Phillies. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. There's the strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 3 and the Phillies 1. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Sam Coonrod. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Sam Coonrod.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Christopher Morel.
And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. That one missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is downstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. And that one hammered way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Now batting.
Forced to cover a lot of ground to make the play over there, Chris. Statcast shows us what a challenge it was just to get to that ball.
Yeah, he covered more than 110 feet before hauling that thing in on the run, and just showing good instincts off the bat, man. And he took a great route to get there in time. That's pretty special.
Next to hit, Franmil Reyes. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. And the Cubs are down in order. But they still lead it 3-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the eighth, and digging in for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
The right-hander back to work. And ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Now batting, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 0-1. That one out to right. Makes the grab for the second out.
All right, kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
So two down now, and here is Gene Segura. In there, and it's 0-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll do it. Phillies down in order, and they still trail it here 3-1. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Connor Brogdon. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Connor Brogdon.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, new inning getting started. Now here is Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman, number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
And the pitch. And another ball. Two-0. There's a strike.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And there's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The catcher.
So man aboard. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. This guy has turned into one of the best catchers in the game, but was originally signed by the Cubs as an infielder. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Righty delivers. Now 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball. And here it comes. That one misses. Full count, 3-2. And the righty deals. Softly hit to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And Contreras is retired.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
And now the center fielder, Nelson Velasquez. And that's in there for strike one. Wisdom, the runner at second with one away. That one down the line. Fair ball. Here comes Wisdom around third. Schwarber throws to second. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Knievel into the game. He'll try to strand the runner at second.
Number 23, Corey Knievel.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez. Fought off foul. Runner leads away at second. That to right. Harper going back some more. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Runner tags and goes to third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs,
James Triantos digs in now. 1 for 3.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch just misses. Two outs. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Right-hander kick steals. And it is 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Got him. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back. All set for the bottom of the ninth.
Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Robertson. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
For the Cubs, number 37, David Robertson.
And a pitch. Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That one ripped, but foul. Next offering in the dirt. And the count even 1-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Left field, way back there. That's bad. And that one is off the wall.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Schwarber stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Well struck left field, back there, turning and looking, and it's gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep, his 14th of the year, and we're level. It's 4-4.
You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand. Right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Castellanos stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they tag him out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Danny Mendez.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
In the air, left field. Pat gets there. He's under it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
And now it's going to be Odubel Herrera. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Tied at 4. In the air, right field. That one's deep. That one's back. Out of here. Ball game. That should fire up the dugout, and the Phillies walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
you.